Low thunder rumbles. A lone figure jogs across a dimly lit bridge. His breath forms clouds in the cold night air. Narrator: VO. They say war teaches you everything about survival, but no one tells you how to survive PC, a broken bar or business. Camera pans to reveal Jack Rivers, mid-30s, rugged, ex-Navy SEAL. Sweat glistens on his brow. A small tattoo of a trident peeks from under his sleeve. He checks his phone. A single text. Final meeting, tomorrow, don't be late. Scene 1: Jack's apartment. A small but tidy loft. Photos of a young girl decorate the fridge. Jack enters quietly, removing his wet jacket. His daughter Emma, 8, is asleep on the couch, a book about sharks still open in her lap. Jack, whispering, "Hey, little warrior." He gently lifts her and carries her to bed. Before leaving, he kisses her forehead and stares at a photo of his late wife on the nightstand. Narrator: VO. I traded combat zones for conference rooms, bullets for board votes, but nothing prepared me for the battlefield of billion-dollar deals. Scene 2: Flashback. 2 years ago, a Navy base. Jack in SEAL uniform, saluting his commanding officer. Papers signed. Honorably discharged. Commander, you saved lives out there, Rivers. But what's next? Jack: raising my daughter. And maybe broken bar, building something bigger than war. Handshake. Fade out. Scene 3: Morning. A high-rise boardroom. Glass walls overlook the city. A long table filled with suits. At the head sits Victoria Hartley, late 20s, elegant, sharp-eyed CEO of Hartley Global, a tech empire worth billions. She exudes icy confidence. Jack enters in a simple but perfectly tailored suit. He carries only a worn leather notebook. Victoria, without looking up: "You're late." Jack, calm: "I'm never late. I arrive when the mission begins." The room shifts with silent tension. Board member: Mr. Rivers, we've reviewed your proposal. You're a logistics company. A broken bar, unconventional. Jack: so was every mission I survived. And survival is profitable. Victoria, leaning forward: combat tactics? This is business. Jack, steady gaze: business is combat. The difference is you can't call for air support when the numbers don't add up. A beat. Some board members exchange impressed glances. Scene 4: Outside the boardroom. Jack exits. His mentor, Franklin, 60s, former Marine turned investor, catches up. Franklin: kid, you just stared down the youngest billionaire CEO in the country and didn't blink. Jack: you don't blink in a firefight. Franklin: you also don't win a deal by intimidation. She's not just tough, she's brilliant. Watch your six. Jack smirks: roger that. Scene 5: Victoria's office. Victoria watches Jack through the glass as he walks away. Her assistant enters. Assistant: should I schedule a follow-up? Victoria, softly, to herself: he thinks like a soldier. Interesting. Scene 6: Jack's logistics hub. Warehouse filled with drones, automated vehicles, and former veterans working with precision. Emma, running to Jack: Daddy, did you win today? Jack, kneeling: not yet, bug, but we're closer. He hands her a miniature drone. Jack: remember, always know your terrain before you move. Emma: like you did in the Navy. Jack: exactly. Franklin watches from the doorway, impressed by Jack's leadership. Scene 7: Evening. A rooftop bar. Victoria arrives unexpectedly. Jack is reviewing plans over black coffee. Victoria: no scotch? I thought Navy SEALs ran on adrenaline and whiskey. Jack: coffee keeps you sharper. Want some intel, Miss Hartley? Victoria smirks: I don't need intel, I own the battlefield. Jack: every general thought that until the ground shifted. Pause. The city lights reflect in her eyes. She studies him.